Here, yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Canoom. I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is My Thoughts 166, God's Prophets Exposed. I usually do Ancestors Speak on this day, but all week we're going to expose a so-called God. And this week it's been pinpointed towards the prophet. Today we have a prophetess, Juanita Bynum. Okay. She's done a 180 transformation. She used to have a short haircut, almost looking a little more masculine than feminine. Today, to I'm not saying that because of the short haircut. She just used to look a little more masculine in the way she was trying to preach like a man. Okay, in my opinion, because that's what this is about. My thoughts and my opinions. Um, Today she has a bunch of hair weave. If you go look at it, just look at it for yourself. Go look at the Juanita Bynum when she first came on the scene with the short haircut. Natural, okay? She wasn't no ugly looking woman. I'm just saying she looked a little more masculine because she would carry herself kind of like a man, a masculine preacher. Okay, that's the type of force I've seen her praying with initially. Then today she still has that same aggression, but it's became feminine, what she believes is feminine. She put on a bunch of hair weaves, makeup, eyelashes, and some pretenses. She became Hollywood dialed up. She let money be the reason that she looks the way she looked today. These are my opinions and my thoughts. Okay, so today we're going to look at this. It's a longer video. It's from a lady. Um, I want to give her um, her credit on the video because I tend not to do that, and I'm going to start doing that. Okay, it's LMSYT. LMSYT has the whole video. You can go over there and watch it in its entirety, and you can subscribe to the young lady. I believe that's a young lady. If it's a brother, I'm sorry, I apologize. Go subscribe to her and watch it in its entirety. This is a fair use act. I don't own the video. If you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it won't cost you a fee. Me pinpointing to expose the prophets is because I'm saying if they're not working for God, who are they working for? They're working for themselves. This lady is going to hint and tell a lot of that, just like you've seen Brian Carn. He's trying to put self. He wants you to understand that he has a gift. The false pretense is that his gift is received from God. But at the end of the day, he wants you to know how anointed he is, how powerful he is, how closely he's working with God in terms of his gift. He wants it to be equivalent to that kind of money that comes in. Okay, he wants it to turn into monetary gain, just like this lady and anybody else. Okay, so that's simple. This lady is going to say a lot of things that makes no sense, but it's for self-fulfillment of Juanita Bynum, the Church of Juanita Bynum. Okay. If it's no God, who are they doing it for? Whoever stands there and starts prophesying. You've seen Ed on here. He works for the God of Ed. You've seen Brian Carn on here. He prophesies for Brian Carr. That's his God. Juanita Bynum is on here. She prophesies for her God, Juanita Bynum. Whoever's in the seat of prophecy, they're doing it on their own accord because there's no person named God anywhere. Let's look at that. I'm going to stop it and come in and out. It's long, and that's just the way we're going to go through it, and then I'm going to continue it. So let's look at it.
I showed God that I'm more passionate now than I ever been.
She showed God. See, I was when I was in church. I don't have anything to do with man-made religion today, but when I was in church, I was fortunate enough to be around older people. She's older too, but she has a childlike, foolish mentality. The people that taught her was always after money. Um, you couldn't help God from the people that I came out around, the bishops, the pastors, and things of that nature. When I was in church, you couldn't help God. Everybody knows you cannot help God. God has to help you. There's no way a human being can help God. She's going to let them think that they can further God's kingdom by helping them with finances. This is why I said they're exposed, because if it's a God working with her hand to hand, why do he need his kingdom, which is heaven, to go further with their money? You cannot finance the kingdom of heaven. So the kingdom of heaven right now is at a standstill. It's just stagnant, sitting there waiting on whatever money she can gain so they can send it up to heaven and he can continue on further in kingdom. This is what they want you to believe. So if you're foolish enough to sit there and believe this is who she play on. Fools. See? And I'm not calling these people that individually, but this is foolish. And everyone in that ministry, not the ministry, everyone in that 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 congregation or that just walked into that event at the time were fools if they went along with this. Let's continue it.
And you in this building. And this is the danger of this church because you are penny ante church.
This is the danger of the church because you're a penny ante church. See, she's talking about the people, kicking them around. This church might not be fortunate enough to have finances, but they might have faith. So you can't talk about somebody because they're not able to give a dollar amount that you believe they should be able to get.
You think because you give $20 you doing something. You think because you give $5 you doing something. If somebody were to say right now, there's a trip that you can take that'll take you all over the world for $3,000 and you will be gone for 30 days, you would rob everybody to get it. You would ask your grandmama, your auntie, and everybody. But the $5 day is over because he's called you to be a financier.
He's called this particular church, this particular church institution, to be the financier of the whole kingdom of heaven. This one particular church, the whole heaven depends on it. This is how the story goes. Now, she wants people to believe that God in heaven is sitting up there, it froze. They just stagnated at a standstill. I guess the light bill needs to be paid. Nothing can go on without her. Whatever she can uh, get out of this church, garner up and steal by way of saying, give me an offering. Whatever she can bring is going to further the kingdom of heaven. If they don't do it, then heaven will continue to just sit there in limbo. This is silliness for fools.
Because you can't say to God, when I become a millionaire, I'll give it. Because the Lord is saying, show me right now. Because I don't care if you got $1 million, He's going to ask you for 900,000, so you're going to still be on the short end of the stick.
Listen to that stupidity and that silly rationale. Don't say if I was a millionaire, I give it to God, because God is saying, show me right now. And guess what? If you do get $1 million, God is going to ask you for 900,000 of it, so you'll still be on the short end of the stick. She went way past 10%. If a person win $1 million, they rightfully, if they in a church, they're going to say, okay, I'm going to give 10% to the Lord. 10% of a million is 100,000. She said God is going to ask for 90% of the million, which is 900,000, and leave you with 100,000. And you're still going to be on the short end of the stick. What type of God is this? This is the God of Juanita Bynum. Okay. Juanita Bynum is a silly woman, a so-called prophetess, a charlatan. Some people have called her a witch. I don't have to go through that. And I'm saying she's silly because this is silly. I'm not talking about the young lady personally. I respect her. She's my ancestor. I love her. But this right here is foolishness. It's silly. She's too I don't want to say educated, because a lot of that stuff is honorary. If she does have school, and she's too intelligent to be thinking that people will believe this. But at the same time, she know belief is more important than what people know. So she's going to use this to continue to play on people for their finances. And this is sad.
There are 21 people in this building. Give me them handkerchiefs.
And here it goes right here, the beginning of her begging. First, she put on a vicious assault. You're a penny ante church. The $5 day is over. The $20 day is over. If it was a vacation that lasts for 30 days for $3,000, you'll rob everybody. You'll ask your grandma, mama, everybody for the money. But now it's time to finance God, and you don't want to do it. I got 21 handkerchiefs in my briefcase. She just lying. She brought them there for that, but she said they've been sitting on her floor for a year. So she gathered up 21 meticulously. Okay, 21 prayer slips that's been just sitting on my office room for a year. Get me all 21 of them, and I want $1,000 a piece. She's trying to get $21,000 out of a penny ante church from her own admission. $5 and $20 giving church. She wants $21,000 out of them in one setting. This is a damn shame.
I have some handkerchiefs in my bag that's been on my prayer room for 1 year. It's been on the floor in my prayer room for 1 year. Lay it on this table.
Where they should stay.
And God said, this generation, the people that are in this building, He's taken us to another level. Who is He talking to? Who is He talking to? Preachers in this building. Solomon said, when I got through sowing my 1,000 burnt offerings, the Spirit of the Lord asked me, what do you want me to do for you? We got to get on that side of it. Not the side where we always asking God. But we got to get on the side where God asks us. And that's another level of sacrifice. There's 21 people in this building that God said will give $1,000. But I'm going to do this handkerchief out of our prayer room. And if your breakthrough don't come, you can call me. Because I know what I'm talking about.
That's sad. That's the end of the video. She had 21 pair handkerchiefs that she systematically bought. She had a request for $21,000. She just called them all kind of names. Penny Annie means you're pathetic and poor. She squeezed. She's attempting to squeeze them out of $21,000 in the name of this God. And then she said, if I'm going to give you these handkerchiefs, that's the incentive. They've been on her prayer room for 1 year. So you get some kind of essence and piece of her. If you believe that this woman is really a prophetess, which some people do, which that's a damn shame. They must be dumber than she is. Okay. You're going to get this $1,000 prayer cloth. That's a damn shame. And if it don't work, you can call me personally. See, this is how I say, now she's letting you understand who she worked for is Juanita. Why would they need to call her? If it don't work, they need to be looking up to God. Hey, you gave me a challenge today, Juanita. The prophetess was there. I haven't got my breakthrough. Why would they call her? Because this is her doing. This is her prophetic prophecies. This is her saying that you want to get a breakthrough if you pay me, because I'm working for God hand in hand personally. But hold on, there's no God. So Juanita is the person that you're doing all this for. So this is for self-fulfillment. This is for self-prophecy. This is for self gaining of revenue. See, this cannot go to no kingdom to further the kingdom of heaven unless she has an LLC named that. That's my thoughts on the video. It's Lil Kenny Rosa, Canum, Consort Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Canum. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I answer more to it. This is sad. It's not a joke. This is serious because they do this every day. They do it on Sundays. They do it on Saturdays, Fridays, during the week sometimes when they have what's known as a revival week. And they go all around bringing in so-called prophets and prophetess. All they're saying is they're going to prophesize your pocketbook. And when they do get up there and start just rambling off, they only talk about destruction. Somebody's going to die, a public official. Somebody is battling cancer, but they're going to beat it. It's going to be 100 murders going across the world, but you won't get touched. Now give me that seed, because like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon, pick up some knowledge. Yeah, yeah.